Level 1. Starting with your kneeling hip dips with leg lift. Bringing yourself onto your side, your forearm is down, underneath leg is bent, top leg is straight, lift up, and let's go. As you lower the hips, the top leg lifts, and as you lift the hip up, the top leg lowers on down. Still contracting that rib to hip connection on that underneath side of yours, creating a nice arch through the side of your body, especially when your hips are lifted. Good, really pressing that forearm into the mat, keeping that top leg long and strong, and keep that body moving. You have 4 seconds to go. Excellent. Thread the needle. So lift up in that same side plank position there. The underneath knee is bent, the top leg is long, but the leg stays down. So the toes are on the mat. Opening that chest, reach for the ceiling, and here we go, threading underneath the underarm, and then reaching back up to the ceiling. Your eye line is following the arm that moves. Good. Remember to breathe, please. Big breath in, and then breathing on out. Maintaining that rib to hip connection. Hips are nice and square, and you're rotating. That's it, that upper thoracic there. Nice work. You have 1 more to go. Good. Ankle taps. Bringing yourself down onto your back, please. Supine spine. Feet are apart. Arms are down by your side, and you're reaching towards each ankle in your static crunch position. Ready? And lift on up. Rib to hip connection. Let's go. Tapping each ankle on the outside. Good, keeping those arms as straight as you can, especially when you're reaching to each ankle. Good, maintaining that rib to hip connection. And notice it's more of a side crunch in this position here as you're reaching. So you're engaging those obliques. Good. Keep that body moving. You have 5 seconds to go. Excellent. Cross-legged reverse crunch, my favorite. So lying on down, same position. You're placing your back foot on top of your right knee, but bring it above your kneecap, please. And here we go. You're rolling the pelvis under. So that's your reverse crunch. Rolling the pelvis under towards your ribs here. You can either keep your fingertips to your temples or elbows out nice and wide, or bring those arms down by your side, whatever you prefer. It's more of a challenge to keep those arms up here. Good, really contracting those ribs to your hips. Pulling between those hip bones and pulling that belly button to your spine. Breathing out as you reverse crunch. Good. Single leg to plank, alternating. So you're bringing yourself up. Bring yourself to your 4-point kneeling position first. Your hands are under your shoulders. And then bring those knees back behind your hips. So you're in a half plank position. Toes are tucked under onto the mat. And you're pressing through the ball of one foot and then the other, stretching one leg and then the other. Good. So here you're keeping those shoulders stacked on top of your wrists. If you have sore wrists, bring yourself onto your elbows. That's absolutely okay. Pulling that rib cage close, drawing that belly button to your spine, and your hips are staying square and stable here, so they're not moving at all. Really pressing one heel away from the hip and then the other as you lift. Nice work. Low plank shoulder taps. So again, maintaining that nice strong core. Your body is solid like a plank. Here we go. And cross tap to each shoulder. As you transfer the weight through one hand and then the other, you're maintaining a nice strong core here. So keep those hips really square and stable. No salsa hips here. Good. Keeping those shoulders away from your ears. Nice work. 10 seconds to go. Working at your own pace. Woo. 2-point kneeling curls. So here we are. You'll see that I'm facing another position here, another way. So turn around. You're extending the front leg. And lifting up the back elbow. Let's go. Fingertip to your temple. As you curl the knee in towards your chest, you're rounding that spine. And then lengthening out. Make sure that when you're lengthening out here, we're not dipping into that lower back. So you're lengthening the spine, reaching the toes away from your hips. Good, and try and kiss the knee as it draws under your body here. So kiss it. Go, nice and strong through that supporting arm. It's nice and straight. Good, one more. Excellent. Here we go. Elbow to knee hip lifts. My favorite. I like to call this one a shark attack as well. Don't ask why. So still facing me. Let's go. Reach the arm away from the body. The toes are lifted as well. And as you lower the hips down, you're bringing your elbow to your knee and then reaching away. Nice and strong. Good. So here you're contracting through the front of the body. Nice and strong in that half side plank. And then keep smiling because it feels really good. We're strengthening that core. Nice and strong through that supporting shoulder as well. Good. Rib cage is closed. We have 3 seconds to go. Beautiful. Here we go. Single toe tap with connecting fingertips. So bringing yourself onto your back, please. Supine spine. Legs are in tabletop. And as you lower one toe down and the other, you're reaching behind the top leg. Here we go. Reaching. Good. So here you can either stay down or lift up into your static crunch position, whatever you prefer. Sometimes if my neck is a little bit sore, I lie on down. Bring the head down onto the mat. But if you're lifted up, nice work. Maintain that rib to hip connection. Good. And remember the leg is lowering down through the hip here. The knees stay bent in a 90-degree angle. Good work. Single toe tap with reverse crunch. The head is staying down for this one. And you're adding in a reverse crunch in between the single toe tap and in between the fingertips connected behind the knee. Are you ready? And here we go. Legs in tabletop. One toe sends down and you're reaching behind the lifted leg in tabletop. Good. And remember with your reverse crunch, you're rolling the pelvis under towards your ribs. Pulling that belly button to your spine. Nice controlled movement on the way up. And as you lower one toe down to the mat. Good work. Keep that body moving. Shoulders are away from your ears. Nice work. Stand on up. The standing cross elbow to knee tap alternating. This is fun to break it up. So you're bringing your opposite elbow to your opposite knee, contracting through the front of your body here. Are you ready? Here we go. And let's go. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Good. Tap it. Kiss it. Love it. Keep going. Really drawing the knee up towards the elbow. Good. Elbows are out nice and wide as well. And keep that body moving. Remember to breathe, please. Nice. We have 3 seconds to go. Good. All right, bring your body on down. Other side. Kneeling hip dips. Bringing yourself onto your side. You're mirroring me here. Top leg is long, underneath knee is bent. Hips are lifted, and as you lower the hips down, the top leg lifts. And then it taps back down to the mat again as you lift your top hip up to the ceiling. Good, nice and strong. And really focus on the connection through those obliques on the underneath side of the body there. You're pulling between your hip bones, so keeping those hips nice and square. And the top leg that's moving, you should feel it in your hip flexor as well there. Good. Keep that body moving. And one. Threading the needle. Through that nice, beautiful half side plank position. The top leg is straight, but your toes are on the mat. Chest is open, reaching the top arm to the ceiling. And let's go. Following the top arm, reaching underneath, looking. And then opening back up to the ceiling as well. Your eye line is always following the arm that's moving. Nice and strong through that supporting shoulder. Nice arch through that underside of your body there. Good. And you're twisting, reaching, contracting through that underside of your body. Good. Let's go one more. Nice work. Ankle taps. Bring yourself back down onto the mat. Lying down. Here we go. Arms are long, knees are bent. And let's go. Tapping one ankle, then the other. Look for it, reach, try and tap further past your ankle. How far can you reach? Good, and you're maintaining that nice strong core here. Your rib cage is closed. You find that your neck gives you a little bit of grief, you can bring your hands behind your head, elbows out wide, and then reach your elbows towards your ankles. Keep going, 5 seconds. Woo. Cross leg reverse crunch, so stay there. You're placing your back foot on top of your front knee, but above the front knee. Here we go. Hands behind your head, elbows out wide. And let's go rolling the pelvis under. Good. As you feel your toe tap the mat, that's your cue to go rolling on under, adding that reverse crunch. Nice. Keep that body moving. Now it is a bit of a challenge here with the leg crossed over, so if you find it's too much, bring both legs together in tabletop. Keep going. You have 5 seconds. Good. Now this is your double legs to plank. If it's too much to bring both legs up and both knees down, then continue with your single leg. Just like we did before. Here we go. Hands under your shoulders. Knees are back behind your hips. Toes are tucked under, and let's go. Push through the balls of both feet. Press the heels away from the hips, and then carefully place the knees down on the mat. So we're going nice and careful here. Good. Nice and strong through the front of the body. Nice and strong through your chest and shoulders. And notice as you press back into that full plank position, you're in a beautiful diagonal line there from your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Drawing that belly button to your spine. One more. Good. Here we go, shoulder taps. So you've got the option to leave those legs in high plank position or bring your knees down. We'll start with our knees down first. Remember what's going on here. And as you transfer the weight through one arm and then the other, the hips are as square and stable as they can possibly be. That rib cage is closed, and here we go, press up. Nice cross taps. Now here is the challenge in that full plank position. Nice straight legs. Press those heels away from your hips, maintaining those hips as square and stable as you can, nice and strong through the core. You're squeezing through the front of your body, and you're breathing. Remember to breathe, please. Good. Let's go for a 3, 2, 1. Excellent. 2-point kneeling curls. So spin the body around to the way that I'm facing. You've got a nice long straight front leg. The back arm is lifted, fingertip to your temples, elbows out wide, and let's go round in the spine, connecting your elbow to knee and lengthening back out again. Good. As you curl the knee in towards the chest, you're really pushing your back up to the ceiling and then lengthening out here. So lengthen, round, lengthen. Good. Pulling that belly button in. Nice and straight through that supporting arm as well. Good. 5 seconds to go. Nice and strong through the side of your body here. Excellent. Let's go. Elbow to knee hip lifts or shark attack. Nice work. Here we go. Bring yourself onto your side. Your elbow is down on the mat. Top leg is long. Reaching overhead, and let's go as you lower the hips, your knee and elbow join together, and then reach away as you lift up. The leg that's long, keep it in front of your hip line. So when you're stretching out, make sure it stays just in front of your hip line here. Good. And the arm that's reaching overhead is nice and straight, reach, and then contracting through that top side of your body. Nice and strong. Good. Here we go, mountain climbers, and then with the option of running. So we can start by not running. Here we go. Hands under your shoulders, toes are back. We're in a nice full plank position and drawing one knee across the body to your opposite elbow. So the theme here is drawing in, not kicking in. And then here you can start to pick up the pace. This is where you're really drawing the knees in towards your chin. Good, nice straight strong arms. And as soon as one toe hits the mat, you're lifting the other leg up right away. They're running away from each other. Good, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice. And that is you done. Well done.